I don't know.
Hey, kiddos. Looks like you found your dad's anime stash. It's going to be a good one. So with me in the studio this week, we have our regular host, Sai,
Hello.
from the Simping for Senpai podcast, which he hasn't mentioned in 9 weeks.
It's possible.
We've got Blair from Anime Academy 93.
What's up?
We got Ray Sean from RGAP.
What's up, guys?
Now, I didn't invite anyone on. They all heard what we were doing this week and just flocked to us.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to talk about Digimon versus Pokemon. Everyone has very strong feelings about this. I only ask that we keep the yelling to a minimum. But make your point heard. Frenchie, Tyler French was supposed to join us this week, but he said he was going to run out for a pack of cigarettes. That was 7 days ago, so I don't think he's coming back at this point. Kind of reminds me of my dad, but we'll make it by without him.
Not he left for the milk.
So, Digimon versus Pokemon. It's a debate that has
One right answer, right?
It has one right answer. We'll get into that later. But it hasn't really been raging. I want to say it's been raging for years, but it hasn't. I mean, no one's really talked about it much in the past 15, 16, 17, 18 years.
Oh, yeah.
It lives on this podcast. And today, we're going to settle it definitively. Today, we're going to walk away with the decision of what is better, Digimon versus Pokemon. We're going to look at every single aspect of it, from the anime to the games to the sportswear, the pedometers and the watches, just every single piece of it.
Damn.
Yeah, we're gonna delve deep. So, Blair, you were just saying you love Pokemon because you watched a couple of years ago when Ash finally won something.
I saw the clip, but okay, so we talking about shows wise, I definitely fucked with, I messed with, I'm not sure if we cuss, I messed with Digimon a lot harder than Pokemon. And then if we talking about what merch and stuff, Pokemon is definitely popping a lot more out there. You always gonna see somebody with some type of Pokemon merch. You don't really see Digimon out there like that. But I always wanted the Digivice from the original series. But again, everybody got some type of Pokemon thing, whether it's shoes, Pokeball, some type of stuffed animal. So I think it's because Digimon ain't really been around like that. I mean, they have series, but you don't really hear about it. So Pokemon is popping more than Digimon. But I did like Digimon more growing up.
I have a question. You mentioned that you always see Pokemon merch. But my question is, how often do you want to talk to the people that you see wearing Pokemon merch?
I guess it depends on how hard they went. It's different from cosplaying as a Pokemon. That's kind of cool. Or but I don't know. If they look like Ash, I'm not tripping. But I guess it just depends on it's just if somebody was in a full blown Digimon merch. That's you doing a lot. But I don't see that. And I don't really see full-blown Pokemon merch. Now, if a boy come out, Ash Ketchum, he open his vest, he got all badges linked. I'm like, you're dedicated. I couldn't do it, but you're dedicated.
Right, let's say this, man. You're at McDonald's, right? Getting lunch, right? You're getting a big bowl of mixed spaghetti. Say they brought it back for this scenario. And you were excited. So you went to get the mixed spaghetti. And you see two guys there, right? One of them is wearing this badass Digimon shirt, like this one right here, this Digimon shirt, right? Another dude is dressed as Jesse from Team Rocket. You got to be friends with one of them. Who are you gonna pick?
The Digimon.
Yeah, right. Digimon always wins.
I don't even like Jesse.
So wait, Josh is actually here. I can't see him. I just see a black screen.
Yeah, I do too.
You just see a black screen for me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. This is going great.
That's why I was like,
That's terrifying. It can't.
Well,
No,
Yeah.
I'm
if I had
definitely
to,
not trying to be friends with Jesse or talk to him.
if I
Hey,
had to
I'm
give,
not gonna lie. Jesse is my is it Jesse? No, it's James. It's James, right? James is the boy.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah. James is the boy. I still don't like Jesse either. She be pissing me off. They both
James.
was pissing me off. James was.
James. James is a.
Can you guys see me now? Or am I still black screen?
You're still black.
All right.
Excuse me.
That's fine. Whatever. We don't need to see me. I'm here. Just know that I'm here for you.
He exists.
I wonder if like your camera cover is still on or something.
Well, I can see myself.
That's interesting.
Oh man. We got Ashes here as well.
Hell yeah.
This is gonna make
Speaking
things
of
interesting,
Ash.
I know.
Hey, what's up, Rayshawn? How you been, man?
I've been good. How you been?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad.
Ash is very emotional.
I know, it's been a
He's
while.
gonna bring in the emotional angle here.
I'm gonna try my best.
Okay. From what point of view?
Let me just give my opinion on which one I think is better.
Go for it.
I'm just gonna say Pokemon. That's the one I've grown up watching. I think all the movies are better. I always thought Digimon was always a ripoff of Pokemon, in my opinion. It just seemed like a ripoff of Pokemon. It seems stupider, in my opinion. So I've never really watched it or even really gave it a chance. So I'll give it that. I've never really gave it a chance.
I was
I've
saying,
just thought
damn, you never
Pokemon-
gave it a chance.
Because it seemed like more of a WB TV show, not like a on Cartoon Network show. So
They had
no.
Pokemon on WB though.
Pokemon was the WB show.
Digimon
was the Fox
Digimon
show.
Was,
Digimon
Fox
was
it a
Fox
Fox
Kids,
show?
man.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was on whatever channel you didn't get because I've never seen it. I've never really seen it on TV. So I don't. Or maybe
Digimon
it
was
just
fire.
came on at a weird hour. Maybe it was a weird hour show or something.
Pokemon was a show where you had to have like cable to buy to watch it. You had to buy cable to watch
Cartoon
Pokemon.
Network.
My
I didn't
fault.
need cable
Am
to
I
watch
saying I'm
movies.
privileged? No, I'm just like,
All of mine was on public television, so I was fine with
Rayshawn
that.
grew up with a bronze
still
spoon
got
in his mouth. He had basic cable.
yeah.
What is basic cable?
Converter boxes are paper clipped in the back.
Man, we got whatever we stole from the neighbors.
Man,
We got whatever we stole from the neighbors.
Digimon apart.
Jesus.
I was just, I don't know. I've heard it's good. I've just never even thought of trying it.
I'll give you that about
That
the
away.
movies for Pokemon wise, because Pokemon has a ton of movies, and Digimon just started coming out with more movies because at first they only had, I think, they didn't have too many actually.
Digimon has a shit ton of movies.
Yeah,
Digimon has a ton of
they have a
movies?
good bit.
See, I feel like that makes it worse. We don't even know that.
I've never heard anything except for the most recent things that when they came back as they were older.
Mm-hmm. But we also had that thing where we didn't get advertisements for those movies specifically as well until either later on in the generation, or you have to like hear it from somebody to go watch it, like either on a pirated site or try to find
exactly like you just came across them and was like, oh snap, they got like crap ton of movies.
I feel like Pokemon was heavily promoted
because
Pokemon was heavily promoted until after the first movie.
I feel like I've seen all the
no.
I'll say Cartoon Network still promoting.
There's like 20 Pokemon movies.
There are like 20 Pokemon movies.
There's 23, I think, in total.
That might be a weird
Pokemon movies got theatrical releases.
Did you watch the Jiraiya movie?
All of them didn't. No, I didn't watch
the one with the wish
in the U.S.
Max.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just
the Celebi.
I owned the Celebi one. I owned on DVD, but I never went to go watch it in theaters. I think the first 3 movies I saw in theaters.
I just watched them on Cartoon Network.
Ash, who are you?
Think
Dude,
the diamond one?
Are you seriously coming over? Give me my link back. You gotta go home.
The first Pokemon movie can't really be beaten. Then you got the one with
what? Are you trying to say
No, that was the
guy. Calm down. He's got a point.
What?
I think about that shit all the time.
What?
About which one?
Pokemon the first movie.
Yeah.
Mewtwo.
Pokemon 2000.
saying,
Yeah.
it's not the circumstances of your birth, but what you do with the gift of life that defines who you are.
One of the greatest anime movies in the world. I'm just
Oh
gonna say.
yeah, the one with Mewtwo. Yeah, that was
It's a
fire.
great movie.
It's a great movie, but then again, you also have Digimon the movie.
That
When
one's
did that
really
come out?
good. That one's
I'm
really
gonna have to watch that. I feel like
the Digimon movie is
Omnimon?
I heard it's like,
Omnimon,
isn't it
man.
an isekai? Isn't it like an isekai?
Yes.
Digimon?
Well, the series is an isekai, but it's the movie really doesn't really have a one setting specifically.
So it's actually
I would
3
say.
movies
I was
smushed into
saying
one.
they bounce back and forth, don't they?
Yeah.
That's how awesome it is. It's 3
It is.
movies.
Well, to be fair, it's
In
like
one movie? I don't know. It seemed like y'all had to really,
well, Japan gets away with shit like putting out 25-minute movies. You
Yeah.
can't do
that's
that in
true.
a movie theater.
That is
You
true.
got to take 3 of them and smash them together.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Dragon Ball movies are all like an hour or something.
Fire. Every single one. Damn it.
You're right. He's not wrong.
But that's not part of the conversation.
No, that is not. But no, it's so basically we all seen the majority of those movies anyways growing up as it is. Like
I only saw
But-
1 or
but
2
just
Pokemon movies.
okay, but just in general though, like you really didn't see a whole lot of advertisements for a lot of those ones until either they got super popular or there was a specific thing about it that made it. Like for instance, the Pokemon cards. Like the moment Pokemon cards got massive, they started making sure they're marketing everything. I mean, shit. I still have one of the golden ones that they got you. Like I think what was it? Like Burger King, I think it was. That had
Burger King. I had 2.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they're at.
I have
Probably
one
somewhere
left
storage.
because I lost the other ones when I was a kid.
Are there Digimon cards? I feel like
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
I didn't
cards
even
for
know
everything.
that. Are you
There's cards
serious?
for everything.
Are
I
there
bought-
tournaments?
There used to be
Blair's right.
tournaments
There
for
are
those.
cards for everything, man.
They're everywhere.
There is
Going to
still a
Myers
Yu Yu Hakushow
everywhere.
card game.
Dude, there's a My Hero
what?
card game that I'm like a part of right now with a group of buddies, and it's a very simple game. Like
They made
my
a card
bud-
game off of
Damn,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
dude. Well, no shit, yeah. And then my buddies that I usually
Are
don't
those
talk
for
to
the
as much as I
Digimon
used to,
game?
they play a Naruto
That is
card
not
game
it.
that I didn't know
lit.
existed.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, my brother trades them and like he has like
Oh, you got
Yeah,
the whole
nice.
block. Do they hold the
Oh,
same
yeah.
value though?
probably not because they're pretty new.
Yeah, and also depending on some of the more recent ones too. There are some that actually can go for a hot penny.
Oh
right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say Pokemon, I think, still out here outselling.
Yeah, but Pokemon
They
is
are.
boring.
But to play the card game is a whole different thing, though.
I
It's
would
you
probably-
never
got-
try to play Pokemon
Is,
right
is
now.
it, ain't
If-
it kind of hard? You gotta be like a
it kind of
beast.
plays like a combination of fuck, I'm trying to think of the 2 card games. Like I know of, like almost like Magic the Gathering style because you need energy cards as your mana to essentially summon or use abilities for specific things. And it also and they have like some cards that almost play just like how Yu-Gi-Oh does as well.
Yu-Gi-Oh has become on another league as well. I stopped
Yeah.
playing that a long time ago. I wasn't
I
trying to
used-
keep up.
I used to just throw cards down, and that's a blue eyes dragon right there. Let's go.
Yeah. Dude, I tried to play the new Yu-Gi-Oh game that just came out. I just don't even. There's
Nice.
that is
Grapleomon.
Master Duel, man. I'm trying to get to Diamond. I'm
Dude, I
close.
don't- there's just like it's not even fucking the same thing. It's 5 different card games mashed into one now.
Are there Digimon games?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah. There's a
Oh yeah,
You
there's
just
a
released
bunch.
Digimon Survive.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Man, I don't play a lot of games, so I'll give y'all on the games. But I know there's hell. I've played Pokemon.
Oh
games.
yeah.
Pokemon's
I
got
love
too
Digimon
many
started
games,
on the games.
Yeah.
and
they
they're
are.
still dropping games.
I mean,
So,
shit. I have Scarlet right now, so
I would say yeah.
I hate
I don't think people
Man.
can compete with Pokemon.
I'm Team Digimon 100% here, but I'm not gonna sit here. And
no.
play-
If
I'm
if
not
I
playing
want,
Scarlet as well.
if I actually want a really good RPG to play, some of the Digimon games are some of like the better RPGs to play. Like the turn-based style RPGs that Pokemon does, it's cool and all at some points, but it does get a little boring sometimes too, if you think about it. Unless they
mean-
start doing, that's why they added tag team duels.
I
3
mean,
versus 3 duels.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you got the same game for what 20 years and you just
Yeah.
put new
Well,
Pokemon
to be
in
fair,
it.
they tried to make it different one time and
Mhm.
just got their shit smashed for it. So
I actually like the Kingdom game, the Conquest game.
Conquest games were good, but that was a spinoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was still the best Pokemon game ever.
I mean, it's also like when Mystery Dungeon like try to be like
Oh,
Final Fantasy
that's-
I mean, the best Pokemon game ever was
it's not a
trading
bad
card
game.
game for the Game Boy Color. But that's besides the point.
I thought you were gonna say Silver. I love the Silver for the Game Boy Color.
Silver's not too bad. I
think-
forever still love red. Red's so like
My-
Yeah,
I
you know,
was like,
Silver and
Yellow's-
Gold
Yellow's
weren't Game
my
Boy Color
favorite.
games.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yellow's
said
my
they were,
favorite.
but they weren't. You could play them on a regular Game Boy.
Yeah, I remember you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. Yeah.
It was great. 'cause
long-standing.
I didn't have a Game Boy Color, and I still played them.
I remember I got a Game Boy Color from my daycare lady. She just gave it to me. I loved her to the end of the time.
Damn, he had a daycare lady.
I told you,
You know,
dude.
right?
Grew up with a bronze spoon.
I'm weak. Y'all never went to daycare?
No.
The only
That's-
daycare I had was YMCA at school. That was it.
I was like, I
That's
can't
basically what
remember
I'm
if I
talking
did.
I'm talking about. Like I had a nanny or something. Like out of here.
It just made it seem like you did.
I was just on the streets as a kid.
I'm joking, man.
Most of us are lucky to be alive.
Mm.
But
Yeah, they
yeah,
just let
Oh,
me
wait.
outside with the puppies.
I think we're
Dang.
getting off topic here, guys. We're trying to talk
Yes,
about Digimon here.
Oh, that's true.
Why it's better.
See, I've never
Yeah.
really watched Digimon to really talk. Like I would love to
Here's-
like go double sided.
I was like,
Digimon-
he's gonna be biased.
Digimon is completely different than Pokemon. Like
Yeah.
It's very different.
Pokemon is
Is it?
Yes.
Let me
They've
take you back
changed-
to the 90s, right? So Pokemon is for the little kids. Digimon is Pokemon, but for cool kids. Like, just look at all the
Digimon's
nine.
the seinen of Pokemon. If you think
I
about it.
mean,
That's probably a better way of doing it.
It's look at their how
does
they're
Digimon got a
designed.
Brock? I feel like Brock is one of the coolest characters ever.
Digimon has like 8
Is
Brocks.
he?
The entire Digidestin. But here's the thing. Sai is kind of right because Digimon, the movie, was rated PG-13.
I mean, if you think about Digimon, there was some effed up stuff that happened in that show.
Yeah.
We
There's
got
a
serious.
lot of.
I've never seen it.
Like,
Leomon dies in every
He just keeps
Digimon.
dying.
I was
Not
like,
even
you've
just
seen
that.
Digimon
Dude,
die.
It's-
You don't
Dude,
Like,
see
they,
Digimon
like-
die.
like have like
Oh.
heads cut off and they fall down.
no, not that.
No,
dark.
No,
it
they
doesn't
turn
get
it-
that
Isn't it
dark.
like
It's
digital?
Fukushima.
So doesn't it like
They
Yeah.
just digitize, like they disintegrate.
Yeah, they just disintegrated essentially.
Oh.
But the thing is,
Yes.
it's like they had some like adult themes that weren't part of like the storylines. Like one of the biggest things that I remember because it's cut out from the American version was there was a scene where Sora and Mimi are like trying to wave a car to get
Oh
them.
my god, the cousin thing.
Yeah, so they pretty much said that they were cousins, but it's the dude was trying to hook up with one of them. Like that was the fucking behind it, and this is fucking weird. The whole Tai and his sister Kyrie, there was a weird like siscon thing going on with that too, but they cut that out as well from the American
I'm
release.
glad
which
they
is-
cut some of that stuff out.
Yeah,
But they did cut out too much of Kyrie having depression.
yeah, that was the other.
That
thing
was
too.
more important than they let on.
Mhm.
That was pretty dark for kids show.
I would
Yeah.
say it might have been too much for us to handle at that time.
I mean,
Probably.
yeah, it is pretty dark, especially when you think about Digimon. What is it? 3? Digimon Tamers. Oh my god,
Mhm.
that show is brutally dark.
Oh,
Yeah.
where the Jerry ends up brain dead at the end. That's
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
not to
geez.
spoil anything, but
Yeah.
No, but yeah, the shit gets dark in Digimon. Like Pokemon may have one or two maybe little sad moments, but they're sad. They're not dark moments at
There's
I
a
all.
was
time
the
that
only
Dog
sad
Thing
thing
died.
was
I don't-
when
I
the
don't-
28
clones
years
were
in.
dying. That's about it. Or Ash
don't
got
think-
turned into stone. That's it.
No,
Yeah, I don't
dude,
think anybody
okay.
died.
Probably one of the most earlier, like, probably tearjerkers was essentially when Ash like let his Butterfree go. Like that one is still by far one of the moments.
One of the
in that.
saddest moments
It's
of my life.
a sad
bro.
moment. It's like that was his first Pokemon he caught, and he had to release it.
he didn't
It is
have
sad.
to. It was the right thing to do.
It was the right thing to do, but it's like,
He
man,
wanted to go,
that's still pretty
He
guard.
didn't want to go mate. He wanted to go fuck some
Yeah.
bitches.
Pretty much.
It was a lot of.
But do you remember when Wizardmon got blasted by
Dude.
Myotismon?
Wizardmon took the
Dude.
hit for
Yeah.
Strangatomon.
Yep. Or not
Damn.
even that. Like Angemon freaking doing one hand of fate and then he just disintegrates right there in front of TK. Like that shit was actually pretty fucking sad too.
Or when like Ash dove head first off the building to save Pikachu. Oh,
Yeah.
that shit was crazy.
But here's one of the issues we're having here, man. Like, who can name any sad thing that's happened in Pokemon in the last 10 years? None of us, because no one's watched it.
Because no one's watched it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
When's the last time you watched Digimon?
Last time I watched
The
Digimon,
new season.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
at the most.
I started one of the movies like a couple months ago, maybe 3 months ago.
I stopped after Johto, so I mean that's like the furthest I've done.
Yeah,
Digimon.
Yeah.
When did they go to Johto?
No. Pokemon.
I'm just joking.
but here's the thing, we can make the argument.
I'm pretty caught up on Pokemon, to be honest.
Are you?
Oh,
you still watch
the
it?
only one.
All right, not with the Netflix stuff, but like all the way through it finished.
Okay.
I watched.
Give you credit.
I watched the one with Go in it, Legends, for a little bit.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of it because it was actually pretty interesting, but it wasn't sad or anything.
Yeah, like the only other Pokemon property that I've seen too was Origins, and that's pretty much it. But that's
I think
like,
I saw that
it's
too.
4 to
Origins
6 episodes. It's not that long, and it's pretty cool. Like the Red story is really cool. I really enjoyed that.
I always wanted to know about him. I remember when he was in the game, and you were like, "Who is this man?"
Mm-hmm. The manga for it's pretty good.
I heard the manga is really dark. Actually,
Yeah, it is pretty dark.
Like I think in the first book, like I think an Arbok gets cut in half.
Oh, jeez.
By
that'll happen.
slashes.
Just take it to a Pokemon
yeah.
Center.
I don't think they can in the manga.
Yeah.
No.
Pop it in the ball. It'll be fine.
I mean, that's why. I mean, if you think about it, that's why they do censor a lot of the shit whenever they come over here. When we got it in the early days, and then now we don't have as much censorship as it is. So, I mean, I think maybe rebooting it for pretty much from the manga might be a good idea. I might get more people to watch Pokemon again.
But it's already such a It's such a like standard property.
Yeah, but there's also rumor like right after technically when Ash won pretty much the world championships, they were gonna end his story pretty soon after that. So they can pretty much do whatever they want after that.
He's been around too long. He needs to. He might as well retire.
No, I'm kind of.
I mean, he's 10. What do you want from him, man?
I'm kind of pissed off that they like changed his anime style.
Yeah, what was that?
Shit. But like the old gen, like, I feel like they should have just finished it off for like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they didn't just change his anime style; they changed the entire anime style.
Yeah, it's like a whole new show.
It's
not
so much better than it used to be.
I went to the islands. They just wanted to make it all island anime.
Yeah. I don't know, like OLM. I think that's the name of the studio that does it. They just do some strange animated stuff. But I mean, for Pokemon though, I don't know. The older style should have been better if they stick to like the X and Y. That probably would have been better.
I just wanted them to finish it out. Like, you know what I mean? Just let him win it for us in that style. You basically changed it up, rebooted it, and now he wins. I don't even feel the same like I would have felt if he would have won it like a few years ago. You know what I mean?
Let me say this. Ash never deserved to win anything. He should never have won.
Why?
Ash is the worst. Have you? Did you?
He's only won Pokemon. Dude, he's only won like 3 freaking things. That's it.
And that's 3 too many. He cheats to get far too many of his badges.
You could not cheat in the Orange Island zones. You cannot cheat that one. That one you cannot.
What was that? The G-Force?
How does he beat? How does he beat Brock?
Yeah, but that's not in the Orange Island.
How does he beat Brock?
Okay, hold on. If you're gonna go Indigo Plateau on this one, dude, he only got the top 16. That's what happened.
Okay, he should have never made it past any of that. He should have never made past Indigo Plateau.
You don't think he should have got the?
What you saying? Because he had luck on his side?
No, because he cheated.
Are you telling me everybody in Digimon didn't have no luck on their side?
How did he beat Sabrina? How did he beat Sabrina, Ash? How did he beat Sabrina?
They didn't bring the Haunter. They lost the Haunter, and he ended up being there for some strange reason, even though that's
he scared her.
No, he did. Well, technically he scared her, but he made her laugh. Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was. He made her laugh.
But in the manga, it's different because it actually scared the shit out of her.
Yeah, see?
But
But it doesn't matter. Are psychics even weak to ghost anymore?
No. Ghosts are weak to psychics. So
so forget all that.
It didn't matter. Yeah. But even then, it's like I was saying, Ash only won 3 titles, like it's the Orange
Ash,
Islands,
Ash be
Alohan
cheating too
region,
much.
and the World Championship. That's all he had.
Talking about
No, dude, it's like that argument is pretty much saying like whenever someone makes the damn playoffs but never makes it to like their title, it's like yeah, see they go way too often. It's like what the fuck are you talking about? They never proved that they can do it. He finally proved it 3 times.
I've never said
20
any of that.
Yeah.
This makes me think of that time
At least
you
they
find
didn't
out
just hand
that
it to him. I'll give him that. They didn't
Ken
just hand
wasn't
it
even
to
the
him.
Digidestin.
Yeah, they didn't.
Dead brother that was.
Ken's brother.
Yeah, but he worked to do it. At least he worked.
He worked, yeah.
he
didn't
worked.
have
Oh,
his
y'all
luck.
saying Ash did work? That
No,
they went to all around the
Digidestin.
world.
No, we're
Ash
talking
did
about
work.
Ken.
Remember that time he hooked Pikachu up to that machine and then he walked on the watermill thing?
That was,
Oh,
Yeah,
bro was
yeah.
bro was trying
That's-
hard.
that was dope as shit.
That was great the time he electrocuted that little mouse.
Dude, just in general, like in Digimon as well, it's like the first time you discover like what their crests were, that's actually pretty dope. And the actual, and like we get to ultimate forms, it's pretty dope too.
Yeah.
Or dude,
can
like
we
even the
all
first time we
talk
got
about
to
the
know
best
Greymon.
part of Pokemon is the fact that he caught 50 Taros in one episode,
Was that
and
like
he
20
never
something?
u-
All those Pokeballs.
Yes,
and
Safari Balls.
he only ever uses one, maybe 2.
Which
There's
he's
no
on
cut
the
that
Orange
episode,
Island
Eric.
freaking battle.
But he has to. But he cares about all of his Pokemon.
He let them
Oh, he
live
doesn't
with
give a
Professor
shit about
Oak.
those Pokemon,
Yeah,
man. He
Professor
shoots them over to
Oak.
Professor Oak and just walks on with his day.
He can't carry all them Pokemon. Anybody don't carry all 8 Pokemons on them.
Can you imagine
No.
throwing out a bunch of Tauruses?
And all the strong ones live wherever they want to live. Because Charizard live where he want to go. He just leave. Come
Charizard
back whenever
OG.
they need. Whenever the plot calls him back, I guess you say.
I will say this: the best storyline in Pokemon is the storyline between Ash, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur.
I didn't even know they had a storyline.
Which one's that one?
It's not really a storyline.
Yeah, what
It's
to
just-
say? It's like,
They
which one's that one?
they
The
eventually become
relationship?
friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the Charizard one would be more.
Charizard is a bitch.
Hey man,
hate
you can't
Or
forget.
Pikachu.
You can't forget
Oh,
that Ash
Pikachu's
like
a
just
simp.
kept that freaking Charizard with him the entire time. Tried to keep him warm after he was fucking frozen solid as well.
He
Yeah.
did. You got to give
Yeah.
him credit.
Yeah,
But remember when Gabumon took off his fur to keep Matt warm?
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't even know
I
Gabumon
didn't even
could
know
take
he
off
could do
his
that.
fur.
Yeah.
It blew my mind.
It was fucking weird.
And did we see him naked?
No.
No.
I'm glad they
Okay.
didn't show him.
But they made a joke about it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen Gabumon naked, though.
That's hilarious.
But I will say the designs in Digimon are 100% better than Pokemon.
The evolutions, fire.
They better than the evolutions.
Fire.
Yeah.
Digimon's
A lot of them
transformations,
are
fire.
Pretty dope.
Greymon, War Greymon, War Gurumon. That was my nigga, man. Every time I see him, I was like, this man is legit. I got him as a
Black
Greymon.
Greymon
It's the
is
best thing
amazing.
ever.
This is the best thing ever.
Nah,
But
that's why I
do have
love
to give
Angemon, dude. Come on.
I got to give Pokemon some credit for the newest generation.
Angemon
They
was
have a
great.
Pokemon
Mhm.
that looks exactly like a flamingo and is named Flamingo. So
Some of the names and the characters that, like, I remember seeing a Pokemon that looked like a garbage bag, and I was like, why?
Yeah.
I like Trubbish.
I like the wacky Pokemon too, and I feel like that Flamingo thing was just like a fuck you to the people who complain about that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you want them to look like animals? We'll just make it an animal.
The card key
What's Flamingo?
Pokemon? Dude, I was like, yes. There's one that's a set of keys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ice
Yeah.
cream.
Yes.
Yeah,
the ice cream
dude.
ones.
I always get Vanillish. I love Vanillish. That's my dog.
The sword and shield. That was on the nose.
Yeah, I like them. But they're not cool. They're not 90s cool like Digimon, though.
That's true.
All Digimon have like shoulder pads with spikes on them, jean jackets.
Damn. They had a whole
That's
market,
true.
didn't they?
They looked fucking weird. Some of them looked weird. Like
Yep.
Beelzebub and his motorcycle and his guns. That's
Yep.
cool.
Fucking Edamon, dude.
Because isn't it like
oh my god, dude.
Dude,
doesn't
Edamon,
Digimon
dude,
go? They
come
get
on.
like sucked into a TV and like that's a whole nother universe.
Do they get sucked into? No, they don't get sucked into the TV, right?
The second Digimon
That's-
series,
yeah.
it's when they go through the computer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they can
yeah,
travel
yeah.
back and forth. In the first
So
season,
what's
they
the
get-
first Digimon?
They go to summer camp and they get sucked into the digital world, which
Mhm.
I guess it's an isekai.
Yeah.
It is.
When
It
someone
technically
says it's an
is.
isekai, I never thought about it before, but
That's-
I can't
yeah.
argue that.
No,
It
yeah,
is.
that's the
And
term of it.
they call anything that has a video game in it an isekai now.
Which
So-
is stupid.
Well, I mean, it's if you actually get teleported to another world. That's
But
what
Digimon,
That's-
it's not a it's technically not a video game either.
it's
in
just
their
the
world.
internet,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just in the internet
like Superhuman
world.
Samurai Squad.
I'll take your word for it.
I know that one. God damn it.
I'll take your word for it.
Go for it. Yeah,
But
you-
like,
Is it
don't they
like
just get saints? Like,
Sword Art Line.
no, it's like
You're trapped there in Sword Art Online.
yeah,
Sword
Sword
Art
Art
Die in the
Online is an
world
actual
is-
game. They're trapped.
Yeah.
They're in
Yeah.
they're just in the actual internet, which is
Yeah.
And they can get out once they're when they're done. They just leave.
Mhm. Yeah.
whenever.
Okay, so
the-
that'd be more like an isekai.
it's
oh
an-
no, it's totally in a isekai.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe the first.
Because there's always a separate. Well, the digital world and the real world are always separate.
And then there's the Dark Ocean somewhere. But we
Yeah.
don't know anything about that.
Yeah,
we
no
only
one
did
knows.
one episode.
That's just where Kari goes when she gets really sad.
Yeah.
I guess
damn.
There's a Digimon there.
there's a Digimon there. Yeah, and we only see that in.
Is it like
right?
Yuhasha? Like you can go there then leave it?
In season 2, they can.
Yeah.
Okay.
In season 1, they're stuck there for the first half, and then they go back to the real world,
Season
and then
3,
they go back to the digital world to save it.
Yeah, in
With
season-
Myotismon.
Mm-hmm.
So do the
Season-
Digimon ever come to the real world?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
did, yeah. I think Agumon did too. Was he the first one?
yeah.
They all did, I think, at some point.
It was
Yeah,
that like
They all
Ogre
did,
Ogremon.
Mon.
but yeah, remember Ty gets sent back to the real world.
And it's like an
and then
Ogremon.
Agumon goes with him,
Mhm.
and then they go back.
Yeah.
Rumors and shit.
And
Oh, yeah.
then you find out that in the reason they're digidestined are because they all saw a fight between it was Agumon and
Yeah, he was Greymon.
Tenamon or
It's
something.
He was
I
fighting.
think something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the
Yeah,
ones that
so
witnessed
they'd all
that
seen
became-
Digimon as children, but they're like they got these 8 Digidestin, but then you find out later that there's Digidestin all over the world.
Yeah.
So like the dude who brought them all together,
Jedi?
Jedi,
There you go.
was like not putting all his eggs in one fucking basket. He was like, "Fuck it, anyone I can get on this, I'm putting on there." So he had all these teams, and none of them amounted to shit except for this one.
Yeah, we never see. Actually, we only see like a few of the other ones, right?
Yeah, like in season 2, you see tons
Yeah,
and
you
tons
see-
and tons of them, but most of them they don't even name.
Yeah,
Anyway, so we all agree that the Digimon
Pokemon
anime is better.
is better.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna say Digimon.
If we're
I'm
just
not
doing it,
gonna hold
if
you
we're
up.
just doing it based on the shows, it's Digimon hands down. But
Based on
merchandising,
games,
But Digimon has a lot
merchandising,
more
Pokemon.
chances to be better.
no,
'cause,
it
like,
does.
Without having interconnected seasons, it gets to tell a new story every time.
And even the reboot that's going on that happened, it's not bad. So-
Adventure 2020, I disagree 100%. I think it was awful, but
It was up. Okay.
I didn't mind it.
I like
I
the
know.
different take on
It was it was interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't finish it yet, but
I was definitely the main character. They wanted that to be clear.
yeah. Which I don't like Ty much.
You
but-
talking about the one where they growing up?
No,
No.
that's
No.
Try.
No.
Try. Try's really good.
The Try movies are good, and then
Yeah.
the Last Adventure one was fucking heartbreaking. I don't know why they're making a sequel to it. That was the perfect spot to end things.
Digimon Adventure 2?
Yeah,
I want to see that.
Cash grab.
It's pretty
No,
much.
it's-
Cash grab. It's
Oh
gotta be.
no.
I mean, I'm not saying I won't watch it and everything, but
I'm not saying that's a cash grab. I'm saying it could be good.
it could be good. We'll give it a chance.
Cause think about how sad Ken is. Ken is just sad. He's so great at everything. His brother dies, and then he tortures Digimon.
Yeah, and he has to fucking marry Yoli. Shit's tough for him.
I forgot about that.
Why does Ken sound familiar? I'm trying to remember.
Kenichi Joji. He
Was he the one with
season 2
the caterpillar thing that turned into
Digimon,
Wormmon.
with Wormmon.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
That's a really good series.
It is.
Like that one is
That's why he's
really good sequel series. God damn, it's pretty good.
He was an asshole.
Yeah,
Was such an asshole, man. Such a good redemption arc, though.
Yeah.
Was it Chimeramon?
Chimeramon, the Digimon he made.
Yep.
Yeah, the one that's all the original Digidestin's Digimons combined.
Yep. I think it was
got his ass handed to him by Magnamon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hated Digimon.
So, who do you think will win? Like, if you took like the strongest Pokemon, against the strongest Digimon.
The Digimon.
The Digimon.
Have you seen the Digimon evolutions?
Yeah.
Depending on what you watch, you've got Shoutmon X1, who is the fusion of almost every Digimon in the world. So you ain't gonna beat him.
Yeah. Are you talking about? Wait, is that the one with Greymon's head and Wargreymon's head and Wargreymond's head on the arms?
No. That's either Omnimon or Omegamon, depending upon
that's
when you watched it.
If you're American, it's Omnimon.
Yeah, their forms are OP, especially because they can fuse it at a certain point.
Yeah,
but Pokemon. I mean, I'm not saying Pokemon is better, but whenever your lore goes to, everything in the world was created by this one one Pokemon. It's kind of hard to say something to beat it.
Oh yeah,
because
that's what I was. That was my Pokemon I was going to use. I was going to be like,
because Arceus makes the Pokemon universe.
But isn't there a Digimon that created everything?
No.
Well, yes. There's a Digimon movie where they fight Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life, who's a Digimon that created everything.
Boom.
But did it create the real world or just the Digimon world?
No, I mean Pokemon didn't create the real world.
Yes, they did. They
created the real world.
The world.
God.
Yeah, like Arceus created the Pokemon world, like all the humans and everything.
Okay, so it's the god of that show.
Yeah, pretty much.
But then again, I mean, how fucking easy was it to catch Arceus? So
maybe he ain't that tough.
But that's after they stole half his plates, though. He gave them his plates.
Right, but I mean,
maybe if he, I don't know if he was full, because when he was full powered, they couldn't even touch him.
In Digimon, in the games, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth takes like 60 hours to get Imperial Dramon Paladine mode. It takes like 10 hours to catch Arceus.
If he gives you his plates, like if you don't even give him,
just need a fucking Master Ball.
You can't even. I don't know. I haven't played the game. I'm thinking talking about the movie.
Not in the movies. More the games for that one. Yeah. The games that you can.
But when they make it easier for you to catch him, though, to make the game playable.
Well, true. Yeah, you don't want it to be just overpowered as hell, where you can. It takes like 1,000 fucking Pokeballs to catch it.
Yeah, but all legendaries take 1,000 Pokeballs to catch.
Have you ever tried to catch a Mewtwo with a regular Pokeball?
Yeah, it took a fucking while.
Trash.
Not to brag, but I once caught a Mewtwo with just a regular Pokeball on the first throw.
Fuck, it took like 40 for me.
It had full health too. I just threw a Pokeball.
You save that?
I reduced it.
Like, damn.
Yeah, it's just skill. So
yeah,
what else are we comparing?
Digimon has better video games.
You think Digimon has better video games?
Oh yes.
Like I said earlier, like if you want RPGs, play that. But if you want freaking turn-based battle, freaking RPGs, then play Pokemon.
Oh no!
I like the Pokemon games for the Nintendo 64. I can't remember what.
I was gonna say, freaking Pokemon Stadiums are they're fun ass games, and they don't just do Pokemon battles; they do mini games. So that's actually fucking fun.
Yeah, and they let you play the regular games at 3 times speed.
Yep, and I would rather play that than a Mario Party game. So I mean, yeah,
I'll say Cyber Sleuth beats any Pokemon game.
I agree with that 100%. But Cyber Sleuth is a standout as far as Digimon games go.
I'll say
Digimon World 2. What are you talking about? Digimon World 2. That was really good.
I didn't say it was bad,
Okay.
but I'm saying, have you played
Cyber
all the other Digimon games for PS4?
No, I didn't. So
yeah,
have
no,
you played Digimon Survive?
No,
not for that.
Fucking unbearable.
There are some really bad Digimon games. I will say that.
That's
but
true,
when
man.
they get it right, when they do their turn-based stuff, and they have like the whole like Digimon World, I'll call it the algorithm that they use for that, where you have the 3 Digimon for a party, and you can build up and like evolve, digivolve, and all that. That's when it's at its best, and it's good.
I feel like Pokemon just has a standard, and they don't like to go under it. So I'm just.
Well, you got to think, how many Pokemon games are there aside from just the main series?
They make their money on it, so they like, we got to at least have a standard. We can't throw out no bullshit.
But then again, Digimon also does like usually those. What was the last one called? I think it was called Digimon World, right? The one that came out on PlayStation 3. That was like
Next Order.
Was
Digimon
that the
World
one?
Next Order?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, garbage.
Yeah, it was bad, but it was also kind of like fun too, because that one game was hard as shit.
It was.
It does not tell you how to play it. It doesn't tell you how to play it.
The only good part was raising your Digimon on Digimon farm. Anything else from that was bad.
Then you could, I don't know. I was gonna say popularity, but that might not even be a good one. Argument for which one is better.
Pokemon is more popular.
Because I would say that Pokemon Go app, when that came out, that was everywhere. Everybody was trying to catch Pokemon. And that was like a thing. I think people still might be doing it. I don't know.
People are still playing.
Yeah, he's not wrong there.
People are still playing it.
I mean, but hey, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna get political.
Oh my god!
I was gonna be
political.
I mean, it was just gonna be a joke, but I don't want people to get butthurt about it, so I'm not gonna make the joke.
God damn it, dude!
I want to hear it though.
No, you don't.
I'm curious.
No. Oh god.
I'm not saying it.
I know you're not saying it.
Don't say it like that. Then I'll have to say it.
You can just whisper it in the chat if you want. If you would feel better.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, no one's gonna read it.
So
here's the thing, though, about
but Pokemon is more relevant right now. And
Pokemon,
correct?
Well, yeah, as of yesterday, as of today, it's definitely more relevant.
What, Pokemon or Digimon?
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Dang.
Because of the relevancy.
Digimon got a new season out right now too.
They're starting a reboot.
Well, no, I'm with you. They did they redid Digimon Adventure, and now they're redubbing it, and that's coming out next year. But they are in the middle of Digimon Ghost Game,
which sucks.
Man, I want to argue with you because I've watched every episode, but I mean, there's no fucking plot. We're 50 episodes in, and the plot has not moved 1 inch, and it's essentially just body horror for children.
What, really Pokemon or Digimon?
No, Digimon, the new one.
Digimon.
The show? I thought y'all said it was a game. It's a show.
This one's a game. This is a show. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Digimon
that's the weird thing because it's literally called Digimon Ghost Game, which is dumb. So that's why people are gonna think about that.
So there is a new show.
It's actually fun. It's a fun show. I'll give it that.
I don't know, man. Did you see the episode where they were fucking putting the mushrooms on the ladies and ripping them off? That was messed up.
No. It's kind of fun though, man. I enjoy it when I watch it. I don't it doesn't have a story. It definitely doesn't. I will say that.
Where did you find it on? Or what is it on?
It's on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll has everything. All right.
But it does have Black Rob on. For
like 5 seconds. That he got me very excited for, and then I went to go look, and it was literally like 5 seconds.
I know. You watched the whole episode for it. But the whole point of that is to the whole point of the Digimon game is to sell the Vital bracelet, right?
Yep.
The Vital bracelet, which is probably the greatest wearable of all time. It's a bracelet you can wear and put Digimon on it, and then you raise them, and then when you work out, the Digimon grow.
So what if you don't work out?
The Digimon grow anyway.
Okay.
But they grow faster if you work out.
Yeah.
So it's like Pokemon Go.
Kind of reminds me of those little toys you could get with the little dogs. And if you
Yeah,
Tamagotchi.
like Tamagotchis and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of
Tamagotchi
reminds
is
me.
lit.
That's what Digimon always was.
That's how Digimon started.
That's funny.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But Pokemons, I've always thought of them like a dog, a cat, like your own pet.
Yeah, I had one of the recent remakes of the Digipets. Those things are hard.
They just released a bunch of new ones to celebrate 25th anniversary. And then they released a dim card for the Vital bracelet that is just the sprites from the originals. Digimon's still making its bank off of nostalgia.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what Pokemon's doing too, but
that's true.
That's why Pikachu's still the face of Pokemon.
I was like, you ain't love yet.
But even the cards also have been revamped too, so it's like very different game than it was when it first started. But it still plays the same. It's just different rules now.
Yep, and you always see like Generation 1 Pokemon coming back. Charizard.
Yeah, they'll never do a set without Gen 1 in it.
They can't. They really can't.
But here's the thing about Pokemon.
They have a more dedicated fan base.
Yeah. I mean, let me see if I can find one. Oh, there's my deck. So there's one of my decks right here.
I'm sorry that you play Pokemon.
Yeah,
the game is fun. Like, honestly, the game is fun. Most people, dude, come on. I like to play Magic, dude. So I like to play the long extended games. Look at that shiny ho. Come on. I mean, that's cool.
That's pretty shiny.
Yeah.
The shinies. That was cool.
So I mean, like, even collecting these, like, I usually don't like collecting cards as much as I used to, but like Pokemon just got me right back into collecting cards again. So
Pokemon, it makes you want to share, be around people. It's a
Digimon. I will say the Digimon cards when my brother started getting them, I actually wanted to start buying them, and I bought some even though I have absolutely no one to play with.
It's just not. Is there a lot of places you can buy them at?
I don't think.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can buy the Digimon cards at like Walmart and stuff.
I'll say Walmart, Myers.
If you can find them, is the thing. They usually sell out.
Oh, they sell out.
Yeah, my local card shop. I don't see them there. I only see mainly Pokemon Magic. That's mainly it. But
the Digimon game is still pretty new.
No, yeah, I think it just barely came out.
I thought they came out about the same time.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about, guys? The Digimon
card
game came out when the original series came out.
No, there's a new card game.
There's a new version?
Yeah.
So like the old cards don't work?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
You didn't see those cards I was showing you?
There is a Digimon card game. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I pulled out a whole box of Digimon
championship
cards.
Shit.
Yeah. No one's arguing. We know Digimon cards exist.
I know they existed too because I used to have them as well.
How they're new?
It's just I didn't know that there's a new format or a new actual game too. Yeah. So that's interesting.
That's why you couldn't find nobody.
I might check it out.
Because I don't leave the house.
That's smart. I haven't left the house since I started working from home.
I've only seen Yu-Gi-Oh cards games ever. I've never really seen because I've seen a hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh game, and I didn't even know who got that
serious.
What is
a hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh game?
These motherfuckers were like, I thought they was like playing chess. How much sweat was coming off their head? They were serious.
It depends on the game though, because I think it's like Hidden Memories. I think that's the one that was called. It's like you play as Atem back in ancient Egypt. That Yu-Gi-Oh game that plays very different because you can fuse cards together just by actually
for PlayStation.
Yeah, that game was hard as fuck. That's what it was.
I was fired.
That game was hard as hell, but it's a good ass actual Yu-Gi-Oh game. That one actually does not play like actual Yu-Gi-Oh, which is good.
I was actually talking about the just regular card game.
Regular card game. I mean, every single game has formats that change. Like it really does. We have like Pendulum XCs. We have freaking Links now for Yu-Gi-Oh. Then we have like VMAX now in Pokemon. Was it VMAX? We have the Alolan freaking Pokemon as well. Like there's so many different fucking things that are in that game too, and that changes the game too.
Yeah, I just went to the mall one time and I just seen them doing a tournament, and I just was like, I didn't even know people took it this serious.
Hmm?
They was out there playing like, damn.
Yeah, there's like a place like 20 minutes from where I live that they have Pokemon tournaments like every Saturday.
It's just like game tournaments for video games.
Yeah,
serious, no matter what. It's like sports. It is
pretty
sports.
much. Yeah.
God. That's why I give them props.
So yeah, we can all agree that Pokemon's probably a better sport.
Hey, the camera works.
Yeah. I'd probably say that.
I'm still wearing a Digimon shirt, guys.
Nice.
Yeah,
dang, I was expecting it to like. It's still good though.
We got this Digimon.
Oh, nice.
That looks dope.
Oh yeah, that was one of my favorite characters, Digimon. Yeah, because he had like a lot.
I
of
hated Digimon.
forms.
I hated
Digimon.
Davis.
Digimon.
I didn't like Davis.
I didn't like Digimon.
Is that Futurama up there? Damn.
Wormmon.
Yeah, my wife painted me a bunch of Futurama paintings.
Let's get it. That's
Nice.
love.
Wormmon was the standout from O2.
Wormmon,
No, I
had it
agree.
rough.
Yeah.
What was Digimon fused with the bug? Is that Wormmon or
No, that's
So
Pyodramon.
Wormmon Digivolved into Stingmon, and Vmon Digivolved into XVmon, and then they Digimon together into Pyodramon.
yeah, the one with the gun?
DNA Digivolve
DNA Digivolution that they remember.
The green. Bro,
Let me tell you one thing I always thought was interesting with Pokemon though. They always made it weird with trying to figure out who the villain was. Like you never really knew what they were trying to do.
The villain is always the team that
Rocket.
It was like Team
Yeah,
Rocket. Then it was like
yeah.
a whole nother team that came.
Team
They were
Magma.
trying to- Team Magma. They were trying to
Yeah.
control shit. Then it was like, what were they actually trying to do? Like,
Team Magma was trying to destroy the world.
That's smart.
They were trying
That's
to.
smart.
They were literally trying to destroy the world with magma, and then Team Aqua was trying to
Just
flood
drown
the
the whole
world.
world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because those two
Oh.
fucking from
Because
Ruby
that
and
that
like
Sapphire, the two
dinosaur
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Kyogramon.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't know what the hell the teams are trying to do. Team Shout. I think they're trying to cheer for people.
That's
I don't know.
And Team Rocket. What is they just collect Pokemons or something?
Team Rocket
Team-
was just stealing
They just
Pokemon.
steal Pokemon.
They were just
That's
stealing
it.
Pokemon.
They're
Yeah,
just gangsters, man.
Yeah, pretty much. And Giovanni's just
They're the
ultimate
mafia.
evil.
He just what's his name? Elon Musk.
'Cause I think they were stealing Pokemon, and I feel like they were just trading them on the black market and enslaving them.
Yeah. That's
Making
pretty
money.
much what they do.
Yeah, that's
You're obsessed with that fucking.
See, that's the
beast.
sad shit right there.
God damn it.
Right. So I think we can all agree Digimon wins.
Yeah,
I say yes.
For shows, yes.
for
Merchandise,
everything
Pokemon.
altogether. Well, that's not fair.
I don't know if it's show.
It kind of is.
I mean, the population should never be trusted in
No.
mass.
No, you're not wrong. Honestly,
What on what? If a show is
Anything.
better, I don't know. I feel like that's
In
always gonna
popularity.
yeah,
That's always
because
gonna be a
Be-
criteria.
because if you go by based on popularity, it's like most
Pokemon.
people in the United States are gonna tell you it's gonna be Pokemon. Like
Because
Digimon's
some
not
of
gonna
them
be that
don't
one.
even probably remember Digimon.
I feel like that's Digimon's fault though.
Well, what do you want, man?
Why,
really,
why
really.
can't Digimon be as popular as Pokemon?
Because they don't have the
It's
same
too late.
advertising budget as Coca-Cola.
Yeah. At
Pokemon
some
has been
point,
out there too long.
at
I feel
some,
like there's a lot of shows that without that big of a. I don't know. Never mind.
I will say this:
I probably
that
can't think of one right off the
for
top
the
of my
quality
head.
of the show, and if it was purely based off of quality of the show, Digimon should be more popular than Pokemon.
Yeah.
If you're looking at just the first seasons, Digimon is a way better show that you could watch today than Pokemon 1.
Right up till season 4.
Yeah.
Pardon the pun, but it went off the rails in season 4.
And it's still a better story than Pokemon, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would rather watch Digimon than Pokemon first season.
Season 4 had its moments, but I mean, it had 0 likable characters, so that made it
hard. They were trying. They did go off the rail, man.
I just feel like it never catched. Oh, I thought I knocked my bong down.
I was
gonna have to leave. It was done. Christ, my heart dropped for a second.
It caught. It just didn't.
It didn't stick.
It didn't stick.
It's not that it didn't stick. It's just Pokemon is a phenomenon.
Yeah,
it's got merch. It's got the popular character of Pikachu and the cuteness of the other Pokemon.
Like, was it on Disney XD? Like, I can't even remember. Like,
no,
I feel like Pokemon was on Disney.
Pokemon for me was on like WB back in the day.
WB and Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
I was seeing it on Cartoon Network. So maybe that Cartoon Network
moved to Cartoon Network. I think it was on Nickelodeon for a while. Disney XD, man, I want to say Digimon was there for a while.
Yeah, that was the bad Digimons, though. I want to say all the good ones.
It was Digimon.
Season 5 with the second Agumon.
Yeah,
I thought it was
because I remember seeing Naruto on Disney XD.
What?
Was it?
What the fuck?
Yes, it was on Disney XD.
Holy shit!
No, it wasn't.
Weird. That is weird.
I don't believe that.
I swear it was on Disney XD. It was on one of those Disney channels. I swear it was. That's why I sat there and watched it.
Research now.
Gotta do the research.
I feel like somebody was hitting that thing that he almost knocked down too hard.
I'm telling you, it was on Disney XD.
I don't think it was.
Guys, he's the only one of us who has basic cable. Why are we arguing with him?
Yeah, right? Yeah, why?
Actually, that would be never mind.
I can't remember.
Hey, my neighbors upgraded. They have satellite now, so we have satellite too. It's real good now.
We got satellite too.
Jesus Christ.
They're a team, man.
Teamwork.
There you go.
Yeah, it's all teamwork when you're stealing it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
All right. So
they even had
I'm gonna look this. I'm gonna look this up later.
I just looked it up. I'm just telling you. I remember this. I remember watching the Jackie Chan show too.
Oh, Jackie Chan Adventures is so good.
Jackie Chan Adventures.
I don't even remember if that was like a connected show. I just remember every episode like it was different.
Every episode was different. They were looking for different titles. There was never. I don't think it was ever connected.
It was connected. It was.
It kind of a little bit was.
It was.
No, it really was. Like it was a lot.
What? What are we talking about?
Did not talking about
Jackie Chan Adventures.
You ever tell Jackie Chan Adventures?
This got off the rails so quick.
It was that. Then it was Jake, the American Dragon. Yeah, I remember that.
And then you're telling me that Naruto Shippuden came on.
Yeah,
after those two shows.
Wait, you know what? He might be on some. It might have been Naruto Shippuden. That was on Disney XD. I don't know if it was the original. I think they might have put the new one on there for I don't know if it was a long time or a short time, but he might be right. I'm gonna have to look into it, but I don't know if he's forcing something into my brain, but
Rayshawn, are you in Ireland by any chance? Looks like Naruto was on Disney XD in Britain and Ireland.
Well, see if it was.
Is that what you're thinking about?
I swear it was on there.
I don't think so, bro. Because I only remember ever watching it on Cartoon Network.
I only ever watched it on DVD.
Because I never watched Disney. That's why I don't think it was. After that Jackie Chan Adventures.
Well, things can be on more than one channel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but where I live, it's typically...
It said right here, Naruto Shippuden, Disney XD. Get out of here.
Where?
In Britain and Ireland. You just said it was in Britain.
No, he was talking about regular Naruto. This is Shippuden.
Oh.
I'll say
maybe he's
Shippuden.
right.
I feel like I've seen advertisement. It was a long time ago though. Like,
well, then I must have not watched Shippuden on regular TV then, which is possible.
I was like, I watched it on Cartoon Network, and then on the internet when they actually for the most part was on the internet because after a while people wasn't really on Cartoon Network and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Well, yeah,
makes sense.
So we all agree that based on the fact that I have 0 Pokemon tattoos and 1 Digimon tattoo, Digimon wins.
I think I would get a Digimon tattoo before I get Pokemon. I'm gonna be real.
They have these crests, man. There aren't any crests and there's tons of crests in Pokemon.
Yeah, I was about to say there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. They're all called badges.
They don't look as cool.
I mean, you could say badges. You
Certain
could also
ones
say
are
the elemental, well, the type, like
yeah,
icon or whatever.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That they use for the cards. But Pokemon is just so
bland.
Pokemon. What I think of Pokemon is the Moe slice of life TV show.
Why are you so against slice of life, man?
This man hates
because
it,
it's nothing to it.
I know he does.
There's nothing to it. It's good junk food. It will never fill you up.
You literally only eat junk food.
So? But it doesn't taste good.
Now, you know what's slice of life is fulfilling, dude? Fucking a Gretzko. So come
you know
on.
what's like is there a resolution at the end of it? Do you feel satisfied?
Yeah.
At the end of the show.
Yes, I do.
That's
because this show actually does have a storyline.
Is it because you cried?
No.
All the slice of life.
It's because I thought she made the wrong decisions.
Are always attached to a job.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All the ones I've seen, a painter one, and I've seen
not recovery of an MMO junkie. It's attached to the opposite of a job.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I didn't like. I didn't like what you guys said about that. Actually, I liked that show a lot.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know why he liked it. he was ripping it up. He ripped
Y'all ever seen Real Life?
No.
And he's like, but I liked it.
Recovery of an MMO junkie. Okay.
The whole time Josh was like, I don't. Every time he'd say something about it, he was like, but I liked it.
All right. One more thing. Because I remember you guys asked this question too, if that show was going to get a season 2 or not. No, it's not getting season 2 because the original essentially author for it said some very anti-Semitic shit.
He did,
and he got like shit canned, and anything of his properties wherever was being published next, they got rid of all of it. They didn't even allow
that
it to
sucks.
happen.
But I mean,
you can't buy the mangas anymore either. So
good things.
I mean, you don't have to buy anything; it's all online.
Pretty much.
Good things come from bad happenings, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a good series though.
Okay, Ash.
All right, guys. We're gonna end it there on a note of something we didn't talk about the entire time. Yep. But you guys want to plug your podcasts or whatever it is you do, Blair?
Catch me, your favorite sensei, at Anime Academy 93 on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And Instagram at anime_academy_93. Believe so. And yeah.
Beautiful. Ash.
All right. You guys can find me. My name is Ray Sean. You can find me at on all your podcasting platforms at Ray Sean Gatson Anime Podcast or RGAP for short.
Ray Sean, you want to talk about your other podcast?
Oh, you can also check out my Advice Pod. It's on YouTube. Check out. Just look up Advice Pod. I think that's what it's called on Instagram.
Okay. Good.
Have you been checking it out, Josh? Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, I like it. You just, like I said, you need to just tell everyone to quit their jobs. It's the best advice I could ever give.
I gotta look at that podcast then. So I need another one to listen to.
For sure.
Yeah. Cool. And then me, I'm one of 3 hosts. Sai is the other host on my show of the Simping for Senpai podcast. You can find us everywhere you get your podcasts at. Y'all want to follow us on Twitter? Go for it. It's at SimpX Senpai Pod.
Fucks with it.
Better do that while you can. Twitter's not doing so good.
I know. Heard about that.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. You did the right thing. Listening to your dad's anime stash. I need you to sneak back into that room and take that videotape, slide it back under the bed, put a little dust on it, and then sneak back into bed before your parents get home. And then tune in next week for our review of
I don't know.
Shit, I watched 24 episodes of it. The soccer one.
Yeah, Inazuma 11.
Inazuma
11.
Yeah.
Shockingly,
You watched 24 episodes of it?
Yeah, I like it.
I'm not surprised.
Whoa!
But
Spoiler alert! Damn.
It's a good show, and it's all based off a game.
Yeah, it's. I just got to keep going. Well, we'll talk about that next week. So tune in next week.
Yeah,
Is
I
your
gotta
other-
watch it.
Same stash time, same stash channel.